we're doing a drunk release schedule just like Traitors.
Yeah.
Where we're doing 1 and then 2 and then 1. No, I got sick. We got sick.
Yeah.
But who got sick first?
You.
I got sick first.
Yeah.
And I got sick worst.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, man. I remember when I was a kid, really enjoyed getting sick.
Yeah, because you could stay home.
Yeah, I don't know, like, any fellas at home can relate to this. I've never met anyone who's admitted to me that they like being sick besides you, I guess.
What?
Yeah.
I've never said I like being sick.
Oh, well, you just said you agree with me because you get to stay home and stuff.
Yeah, like when you're a kid, it's different. But then like when you're an adult, you're like, I can't do any of the things I want to do. I start to be like, will I ever live life again? But
the symptoms are also just so much... The symptoms are just so much worse also, because it feels like the recovery process is slower. As you age, your body starts to break down a little bit. What might have taken 30 minutes for you to get over when you were 18 now takes you 3 whole days. So
yeah, I agree. That is the worst part is when you get older and you start having symptoms. Sometimes I'm like, am I sick or is this just like a thing I have now? Is this just a thing that I have am I just like always congested now forever?
Well, God, I hope not. Because right now, both my ears are like filled up like balloons. I don't know if you guys have ever been like on an airplane, the sensation of your ears being popped. Now imagine that happens and it doesn't stop happening for 3 days.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for you because that shit kind of starts to hurt after a while.
It doesn't hurt. It's just like a little annoying.
Yeah.
Everything's just a little annoying. Like, I don't feel horrible. Like, there's worse things that would have happened to me or could have happened to me, but I asked myself the question, would I rather break my leg or have this go on for another week? I think I'd rather break my leg.
At least like, okay, after X amount of not using it, I know it goes away versus like right now you're like, hello?
This is not a condition that people take seriously. It genuinely makes me not want to go out and hang out with people because like I'm always going to be distracted by my ear, but I can't like tell my friends like, sorry, man, I can't make it. My ears are plugged.
Dude,
I got a lot of pressure in my ears right now, so I cannot make it to your wedding.
You really cannot say that. That's like not valid.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you've literally tried everything, so it's like,
yeah.
Bro, what is there to do?
Sometimes you come to a point in life where it feels like someone or something is testing your patience. So I'm just gonna take it as that, It's an exercise in patience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's really not that bad.
Wait, way to look on the bright side.
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about Traitors for the past few weeks, and it's been a pretty rocky season, I'd say. And we were, so to catch you guys up on what's been going on so far, the Traitors have just been dominating up until this point,
Yeah, they like them working together is really, it seems like it's kind of an essential part of the game. Like they need to work together in order to make it to a certain point. And then, at some point towards the end, it can kind of all be, every man for themselves. But it seems like them working together is going well. And
to give you guys a heads up on what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about the 5 biggest mistakes that have been made this season.
Yeah.
And a little foreshadowing, it's not going so smooth for the Traitors anymore. And we're going to get into it. And do you want to intro us?
Yeah. Welcome back to Sooki Sooki, the world's first Big Brother and Traitors sports podcast.
And I'm your host, Tian. And she's your host, Adouria.
Yeah.
And before you guys listen to any more of our sweet, sweet, sick voices, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Fucking nailed it. Finally.
Nice.
I got it.
Nice.
Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Immediately. No time wasted. Standing on business.
It really does help a lot, And who knows? If you're scrolling your shorts feed, you might accidentally subscribe. Just leave it. just leave it.
Yeah.
Okay? It doesn't hurt you. Just leave it.
It was meant to be.
Just leave it. If you subscribe, it costs you nothing, but it gives us $1 million. So
I wish.
Pretty worth it.
Give us money. Give it to us. We're sick.
Don't actually. We don't need your money. We just need your follows and likes and comments. We love your comments. We like talking to you. We like telling you when you're wrong.
Fighting with you.
Yeah. Making love to you. Raising kids with you. Dying next to you.
Raising canes with you. I'm hungry.
Me too.
So where did we leave off? We left off kind of not knowing if...
Well, that's your job, lady.
Yes, I'm telling you right now. We left off not knowing if somebody had even taken a shield or not from a challenge.
Right.
And if nobody takes a shield, everybody's safe. Traitors can't murder. Wah, wah. And
so sorry to cut you off, but in case you guys haven't caught on because you're a little slow, we're covering 2 weeks because we missed a week because we were ailed. Yeah.
Still am.
Still are, but we're toughing through it to provide you with the most mid Big Brother content you could possibly ask for.
You're welcome, fuckers. You are welcome. And also Colton in a room with Rob, Tara, and Dorinda was like, I think Lisa's a traitor.
Yeah.
And Rob was like, I haven't thought about it, but he was also like, I'll work with them as long as I have to, but also it's every man for themselves ultimately. So if I have to cut her loose, I have to cut her loose.
Yeah, and something noteworthy that happened during that scene is that Dorinda was there, and she was like kind of corroborating everything Colton said. I think if she weren't there corroborating everything Colton said, he probably couldn't have gotten through to as many people because he had lost a lot of credibility at that point.
Yeah.
And Dorinda was the one who was echoing his sentiment, being like, yeah, she is quiet. Yeah, she hasn't punched anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was asking her questions, because you're right. He lost some credibility with the Tiffany situation.
Yeah.
And then he was just like,
and
is she
also with
always
the Michael
this quiet?
Rappaport situation. Yeah,
is she always this quiet? Is she, I thought she would be more vocal like me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And Dorinda was like, yeah. And they were like, the Porsche vote, so suspicious. Suspicious.
Yeah, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. And Rob, this is kind of foreshadowing into later events, but my man's is looking for himself, And having come into this season thinking Rob was probably going to self-evict.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His performance has been like nothing short of incredible, man.
Snake in the grass.
From watching him on Love Island, you get the sense that this is a guy who doesn't really like to talk to people.
Yeah.
He's more of a wallflower who likes to sit back and take in information and then, react when he has to. Guess what? That's the perfect personality type for Traitors.
Yeah, he seemed more introverted, but I think he's surprisingly in his element. I've heard so many people this season go, I'm really close with Rob.
Yeah.
I'm really close with Rob. He's my number one. I'm really close with Rob. Blah, blah, blah. He's got him all wrapped around his fingy.
Yeah, and on top of that, he seems to have a great way of compartmentalizing in this game because, this is foreshadowing when the scene with Colton where he's every man for himself. Mm-hmm. That's kind of letting you know how he is playing this game. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to help you out as long as that serves my own purposes.
Yeah. And he's handling himself super well in a lot of these situations.
Yeah.
He's not doing too much. He's not doing too little because people are just like, oh, it's just all of this feels normal. And also we're in love with him. He got pretty privileged for sure. Yeah.
He's got the black face card. Wait. I meant to say black card, like a credit card, not black.
He's got a face card that doesn't decline.
Yeah,
is that what you were trying to say?
He's got a limitless face card is what I was trying to say.
You're trying to be hip with the lingo?
Well, because, when they have a Visa that's limitless, it's called a black card.
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to say. I knew it was good.
I wasn't trying to say blackface.
He's got a face card that never declines.
Yeah, there you go.
His face card never declines.
I think on top of it, we talk about this a lot, but I think like a lot of players who enter, first of all, a lot of people who come on to Traitors clearly have never seen the show or have seen very few episodes. Mm-hmm. They're kind of just doing it for, for fun or whatever. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them come into the show with the misconception that Traitors is a game about either getting traitors out or getting faithfuls out. Mm-hmm. But Rob understands that Traitors is a game about making people like you.
Yeah, it's a game about relationships, and it's a game about, just for a little bit, you got to think short term and just think how to get these people on your side, create relationships, have credibility in the game, which we saw Suri do in season 1. And, I mean, granted, there was also a lot of normies in there who stupid, and then she demolished them. But
now that I think about it, sorry to cut you off, but Rob is kind of like the only way a traitor can win. It's like he's hot and people underestimate him, Yeah,
and they don't think it's suspicious when he's quiet which is what a lot of people think is that's what's foreshadowing what's going to get Lisa in trouble, is that people are like, she's not doing enough, blah, blah, blah. And then when she does do stuff, it's just suspicious.
And then also on top of that, his background makes it seem like he's not really a serious person, given that he's a snake catcher. And also his claim to fame is Love Island. Yeah,
they think that he's just a dumb hot guy from Alabama. But I think also because he talks so little, that when he foreshadowing, I think when he does have stuff to say at the round table, he has a lot of credibility and people trust him a lot because they're probably like, oh, when he speaks, he must really really have thought about this.
For sure. So yeah, I mean, let's just take it from breakfast. We were wondering whether somebody had sticky fingers and took the shield when we last left off, and there was a couple people who seemed like they might be interested in taking it, including Colton and Natalie.
Yeah.
By the way, Natalie is just a fucking self-serving maniac. She does not give a fuck about anybody else besides herself, dude.
She's gamer.
She's a game bot. I personally don't like players like that where they're just 100% me and all the time gaming with no personality. But, she's doing enough to stay around.
She's a muscle mommy.
She do be muscling.
But yeah, no, that self-serving stuff might get her in trouble. Foreshadowing. But I also understand, people are just like, I need to survive.
Yeah, she strikes me as like Monica from Friends, how she's super competitive.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the vibe I get from Natalie.
Yeah, I could see that. So we get to breakfast and people start coming in and people keep coming in and they keep coming in.
I'd imagine as a twin, you have to get pretty good at sharing.
Oh, maybe that's why she's competitive.
Oh, her sister's probably also like that.
Yeah.
They're just like, mine.
They're probably competitive,
Yeah, they had to fight for their name.
Yeah.
They had to fight for who gets to be Natalie and who gets to be Durbin. I was trying to think of an ugly name.
Oh my God. So people keep coming in and they 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 keep coming in.
The wheels keep turning. The wheels keep turning.
And nobody gets murdered. Oh, darn it.
Yeah, Colton's able to, I think this is wise for him. Because I think if anybody had taken the shield and somebody had gotten murdered, everybody would have been like, Colton.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't do it, even if it was Natalie, he's just the one in the hot seat right now. And so they come into breakfast and everybody is alive and everybody is happy about that. With the exception of the traitors, obviously. Yeah,
because they're like, darn it, we needed to get Colton out sooner rather than later because the longer he's around, the more people he's throwing name on Lisa. I don't know how to say this sentence.
Name in the dirt.
Yeah, he's throwing suspicion on her name to more and more people.
And he seems like Lisa even said it, once he gets a hold of something, he's not going to let go until it's concluded. He's in that way, he is kind of the bloodhound where he's very persistent. And in his own way, even though he's lost credibility, he's still able to get people to listen to him for some reason. He hasn't been boxed out.
Well, yeah. I don't know why. Why are they listening to him so much?
There's a different kind of privilege.
Yeah, so fair, true. So they all have to go to a cabin. Alan is like, I'm not giving you any hints. And then they go to this cabin, and there's like these different clues that are happening in a very spooky way. Like there's like a cup that's moving around on a table and blood is dripping.
And then Lisa walks in the house and starts to scream immediately.
Yeah, there's a bunch of women who are screaming. Candace is screaming because they're freaked out at all the shit that's happening. There's like a axe hand that comes through the wall at one point.
And Lisa the whole time is just...
Yeah, she's the Carolyn of this season.
Yeah.
And everybody sits around the table and they're...
Do white women just turn into...
birds?
Exotic birds when they get older?
Am I going to turn into a bird?
Oh, 100%. You're already turning into a bird.
Yeah, me and my grandma will be downstairs like FaceTiming when I'm trying to feed the crows, and she's like, you have to bird call them. And I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. Grandma, stop. And then I'm like on the streets of Koreatown going, like throwing peanuts trying to befriend them. But it's working. It's working.
Penis.
Penis. Penis that I've stolen from bad men.
So... they're doing this challenge.
Yeah. And everybody, we should note, agrees at the beginning of the challenge. I'll just say this one last thing and then you can talk.
No, I don't have anything to say about the challenge. I don't know anything about the challenge.
But they all agree, okay, nobody's going to take a shield. And if you do, you're getting banished.
And that's the challenge?
So they have to like guess the letters correlate with like a name that's on a grave, then they have to go find the grave in a certain amount of time to get the money. And then if they're right, they get the money. And if they're wrong, they don't. So
and they were actually working. I think they got the max amount of money because Ron at one point, he was like, I think this is the most proud I've ever been of us. Like cooperating.
Just Candace and whoever went first with Candace, they got their name wrong because they went too early.
Yeah.
Because they were scared. They just wanted to leave the house. And then there was at one point, Jam Jam was like, should I get the shield? And Moira was like, no, you're getting punished. You're getting punished.
Another bird.
Another bird. Yeah, so they get a good amount of money. Nobody gets a shield, which is good. They go back to the house. People start like chirping what's going to happen, and they're all talking. And some people are like, I think Lisa. And then there's an interesting...
Yeah, so the three people... Sorry to cut you off, but the three people who are in the hot seat right now are Colton, Ron, and Lisa. Lisa, because of Colton mentioning her name last episode, that's the only reason. She hasn't really done anything to give herself away besides being quiet. And then Ron, just because he ever since the beginning, he's been isolated and, there's a lot of not cool things that happen behind the scenes that is not my place to discuss, but Dorinda Medley, you're suspect.
Yeah.
You're suspect.
Yeah, and Colton, there's like a growing small amount of people. There's a growing group in the house of people that are like, I'm sick of Colton, like always. Yeah. Like I feel like a puppet and he's just always throwing names out there so aggressively. And, people also like the Tiffany situation left a really bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. Yeah. At one point, he was really on Ron, and then every episode he always has to make somebody uncomfortable. Like Lisa walks in the room and he's like, oh, you're not wearing your glasses so I can look you in the eye. I'm trying to see my future.
He's just trying to aura farm, and I think he wants to be the villain, and it's just like
he wants the bloodhound edit.
You don't even know who the real savage is in the house, do you? You have no idea. He's right next to you, stroking your hair. Okay, he's got so much blood on his hands.
Oh man, nobody even knows. Like,
the true devious.
I really hope he makes it to the end, just because the look on their faces.
Oh, it would be like Surrey all over again.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I just want to see bloodbath and betrayal and trauma.
You know what I noticed is similar between Surrey's game and Rob's? They're playing with no ego.
Yeah, and they both just are the person who's listening all the time. There's everybody's confidant or safe space,
It does help that they haven't been accused of anything yet. I would like to see how Rob handles himself once he's been accused,
Yeah. So we get to the round table and there's three people who are who are going to be accused. And honestly, this roundtable is super annoying. And we see Rob kind of speculating beforehand. Like, he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do because
he's close with Ron.
I'm close with Ron. I'm close with Colton. Like, it just wouldn't make sense for me to vote for them.
Which was very astute, like a lot of people would have just defaulted to go with the traitors, but you got to think about how you're being viewed in the eyes of the house,
Yeah, most people would have just thought he would vote for Ron because that's what everybody was going to do. But it's interesting because we get to the round table and people are talking, and Colton and Lisa have a conversation beforehand where he's like, I'm going to do something kind of stupid that might get me killed, but also might save my game. And he corners her and he's like, if you protect me in the turret, I'll protect you in the round table. And she's like, what?
She actually handles it quite well. Yeah, she's just like, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a faithful. I don't know what you want. And he's like, I'm not trying to cause drama. Just protect me.
And I don't know whether it's because she doesn't or she can't move her face, but she's got a really good poker face, man. Yeah.
So anyways, she brings up that conversation. Everybody's going back and forth. Rob is like, I don't think it's Ron. I don't think it's Colton. People do bring up Colton. And then at some point, everybody's like, I don't think it's Ron. I don't think it's Ron. And then Ron has like a swan song where he's like, let me say goodbye to everybody. And then Tara's like, wait. None of us even think it's you. But then what happens?
They vote his ass out. I mean, honestly, good. I feel like it's good for all parties involved that he leaves.
Yeah.
Because, he's not having fun in there. People are being mean to him, and he's dragging the show down with his fucking moping around. And I'm not saying he's wrong to mope around. If I were in a house where everybody was not being nice to me and not talking to me, I'd be upset too. But
yeah, it was just not fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean, you do have to kind of take that into stride when you get on a show like Traitors,
Yeah, but also... Oh, actually, sorry. Keep going.
Well, I was just going to say, you have to expect some level of this.
Yeah.
Especially if you make a big mistake at the beginning. And as much as he had good reasons to think that Portia was a traitor, I mean, she goddamn said she murdered Ian.
Yeah.
I would think so, too. He did make a mistake. She's a faithful. So you kind of have to live with the consequences of people isolating you. But then again... We're seeing Colton make mistake after mistake, and no one's icing him out. So
yeah, I mean, he just kind of happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. He happened to be in the room with people that everybody else thought were traitors, aka Donna and Michael, who's rubbing everybody the wrong way. So, he just didn't have any credibility, and I think because he probably felt isolated, it just was a lot of bad things feeding into each other. He was like, I'm not going to make an effort where I don't feel
they're just
wanted. And then I think they also took that personally. But we've seen how cutthroat the show has been in the past, and it's been very crazy. But also if you're going to think that this man is suspicious episode after episode after episode, just vote him out, man.
Who, Ron?
Yeah, just
they did.
I know, but they should have done it earlier. Do everybody a favor.
Well, it's not really their fault because there was always a bigger fish that popped up. Michael Rappaport, you had to get rid of him.
Yeah, but I mean, Tiffany.
Well, Tiffany was also pretty convincing because of her past. If I were in the house, I'd be like, okay, person who's masterminded something in a similar game show. Comedian.
Yeah, well, Ron even had a good point, and I can't remember which episode he said this, where he was like, I was wrong about Portia, and we were wrong about Michael, but we don't like Michael, so we don't count that against whoever brought that up, you know? We don't count all these other ones against whoever brought them up, which is
You
true.
could tell, at the round table, he was pretty fed up. This is I didn't want to bring it up because I don't know what happened there, but he definitely felt like there was a racial component to
it does kind of look like that
to how he was being treated, and I don't doubt it because again, Colton's been given so many different chances.
Yeah, and also if you look at everybody that he's targeted outside of Michael, who makes sense for everybody, it's there's a pattern.
Oh damn, you're right. Wait, who's gone home so far?
Tiffany, Portia, which was on Ron, and those reasons were valid. But Ron and Tiffany are both people that like Colton threw out there.
Not a good look for this cast.
But I mean, now he's throwing out Lisa. So Lisa gets a little bit of heat on her. And interestingly, Rob actually votes for Lisa and not for Ron.
Yeah,
or
it comes
Colton.
down to like a 3-way tie almost between Colton, Ron, and Lisa.
Yeah.
And one vote sends Ron home.
Yeah. And he on his way out, he's like, y'all didn't deserve me.
Yeah. You don't have to do his voice.
I like doing his voice.
Y'all didn't deserve me.
And they didn't. They didn't deserve him. Anyways.
He just wasn't like, I don't think he was the right personality type for the game. As annoying as Colton is, like, he embodies the expression "a closed mouth doesn't get fed," which is like he's always asking, he's always approaching people, you know?
Yeah, he's like pushing the game forward.
Yeah.
Like he's being productive. He's
trying.
Even if he's not right, he is helping them get closer to answers. I mean, like he is right about Lisa, unfortunately. So Ron goes home.
Yeah.
And
there
Alan,
were hard feelings.
Yeah, and there were hard feelings, and that's so valid. That is so valid, bestie.
And I read last night that after Traitors, he got a diagnosis and he's autistic. Oh. So that something positive did come out of it.
Yeah, he said that the internet diagnosed him. And
then he went to go get an actual diagnosis.
So good for him, because then like you could get closer to like understanding yourself better. And
yeah.
I mean, it seemed like he already kind of understood himself and his boundaries, because he was like, I'm not gonna go where I don't feel liked and warm and like welcome, which is like, yeah, so fair.
Yeah, I don't think he ever has to put himself in a position like that if he doesn't want to. You know? It's just like game shows tend to be it brings the worst out of people, brings the best out of people. It's just one of those things, you know?
Yeah, it can be very cutthroat and just like yucky, icky sometimes.
Yeah, and like maybe there was some kind of bias from the majority of people in the house.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just that people are compartmentalizing and they're just trying to, ruthlessly play the game.
Yeah.
And we can't credit certain people for being ruthless and then fault others for being ruthless. So, I mean, unless we have all the information, we really can't judge.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and I mean, it's just there's certain stuff that we're not seeing. That's not being shown.
I can buy that bitch as racist.
Yeah, I could probably buy that.
So yeah, we sadly see Ron go home, or happily actually. He gets to go home and hang out with his son and go do podcasts and tear Traitors US apart.
Hell yeah, good for Ron. Be free, heal. And then Alan shows up and he's like, I'm gonna have a banquet and you guys better get dressed the fuck up and it's gonna be crazy. And then he also tells the Traitors, at this banquet, you're gonna have to murder in plain sight.
Yeah.
How you do this, I'm gonna give you this very obviously cheaply made brooch, and no, it's a nice looking brooch. And whoever touches the brooch,
why'd you feel the need to shit on the brooch?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Unnecessary. Illegal screen. Illegal screen. And whoever touches the brooch is going to die. And it's going to be a big feast, super dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to do it in plain sight. And so the Traitors are like, obviously, Rob, not you wear this because...
Wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, and they're also talking about, like, what the fuck, why you vote me? They don't really
They're not really mad at him yet. I feel like they're like,
sexy.
Oh, you little piece of ass.
Yeah, well, because he has a valid reason. He's like, I am close with Ron. I'm close with Colton. Like, it would just not have been, it would have been weird if I voted for either of them. And then he was like, I knew you weren't going to go home. And they were like, bitch, it was by one. And he was like, I knew it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but also, like, at this point, the shit hasn't truly hit the fan. Like, Lisa's aware that Colton has told people about her, but the severity of the situation hasn't really hit a peak yet, Yeah,
and she's also like, obviously, I can't murder him because it's too obvious.
Colton, she means.
Yeah, so fuck.
Not Rob. She can't kill Rob because he's too hot.
He's a traitor. He's a sexy traitor.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't care about that. Remember, she said that she's used to being around sexiness because Harry Hamlin.
So she sets off with two options in mind.
Mm-hmm.
She's just thinking about Colton, but it's too obvious, like you said. And the other option is Jam.
Yeah.
Actually, Kristen, too, right?
Well, she's just thinking once she gets to the banquet, who's an arm shot of her, and she sees, like, Natalie is near her, Jam is near her. Who else did you say?
Kristen
was near her. Yeah, there was, like, a handful of people. I feel like in that situation, you can't really think about it too, like, oh, I'm going to only go for this person. It's just kind of like, whoever the fuck I can get that's, like, near me and I can just get this out of the way and not be suspicious, then I'll do it.
And so her method of trying to get Jam, oh, sorry, I kind of spoiled it.
Yeah, you spoil it. So she's trying to get somebody to touch it, and we see her air kissing. We see her air kissing, and then we see her something happens with her brooch, and she's like, oh my God, it's stabbing me. The back came off, and then we don't get to see who. Somebody goes to like fix it and help her, but we don't see who it is. And then
Jam.
No, shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I already spoiled it. I'm not gonna cut that out.
I just got a craving for popcorn all of a sudden. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Where'd that come from?
Who knows?
Anyways, they go to dinner, and then Alan shows up, and he's like,
"Players,
yeah,
we're having turkey tonight."
You want to talk about this part?
Yeah. So this part I actually remember. I don't know, for some reason I do not remember the big dramatic scenes as well as you. You know, I'm watching it. I'm just not picking up on everything. But at this point, Alan comes by and he's like, "Players, one of you has been slated for murder."
Poison.
Yeah. And he kind of circles the table slowly like a shark, like a glamorous shark.
Oh, but wait, what else does he say? There's hope.
Oh, yeah.
There's
I forgot.
potentially
I want to
hope.
I want to say some stuff.
Go ahead.
You just
got to remember stuff then.
Yeah. So he says that there's two antidotes, okay? Remember, there's only one person who got murdered. So he's giving them twice the amount of antidotes, and he's saying that you decide amongst yourselves who's going to receive these two antidotes. And so the players have to come to a consensus who is most under threat, who is most likely to be murdered, and give them the antidote, right? Mm-hmm. And right off the bat, Natalie is like, "Mine."
Yeah, we start to see people, it's like freaking Lord of the Flies. They just start eating each other alive because everybody's like, "You served me turkey, you gave me a hug, you made me flip a card, you took my coat, you touched my butt, you blah, blah, blah." And
Stephen Coletti at this point kind of gets involved in the drama because he served 3 people turkey.
So, and Dorinda served turkey, and everybody was telling each other to flip cards.
Oh, no. Stephen told them to flip cards.
Yeah, Stephen told them to flip cards. Yeah. Dorinda was serving turkey, and then Tara was like, "I don't even like turkey. Like, I never eat meat that's been out. Like, I never eat," and you were like, "I have to have it." And so her and Natalie are arguing over it, and Kristen at this point is like, "Well, I'm for sure gonna get one."
No one fights her at all. They're like, "Okay, yeah."
Yeah, nobody fights her for it, and then Natalie just gets up and runs for it, and then her and Tara are kind of like back and forth for it.
They're literally both holding on to it, and then Tara's like, "I feel like I'm gonna get murdered," and then she's like, "No, but I want it though."
And then Kristen is like, "Okay, just take it. Yeah. And Moira's like, "Yeah, just fucking take it."
Yeah, honestly, like the most like whiny, like didn't give any good reasons besides like, "No, but I want it."
No, but I want it though.
And truly, nobody was looking at her. Nobody gave a fuck about her.
I think she said that she also got served turkey.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, like everybody had their own reason for being like, "I need it." Like,
yeah, but like I feel like people know who's under threat, you know?
Yeah.
Like Kristen has a good reason because she kind of set it up 2 episodes ago. She was like, "I'm probably going to get murdered in the next 2 days or whatever, and if I do get murdered, it's going to be Colton."
Yeah.
So she's been setting it up with her allies that like I'm probably under threat, you know?
Yeah.
So Natalie just kind of like strong arms the antidote, and then Alan's circling the table, and he's like, you know, slowly waiting past people, and the person he taps on the shoulder is the person who will be murdered. And It's Jam Jam.
Jam
You
Jam.
never saw it coming. Not like I spoiled it twice already.
Yeah, and two like men in coats come pick him up by his freaking armpit and drag him out.
I know,
it's so dramatic. And he's like, Lisa kissed me, Lisa kissed me, Lisa kissed me on the cheek. She kissed me on the cheek. Lisa, it was Lisa.
Did she actually kiss him on the cheek? She didn't, right?
I didn't see.
I think she air kissed him and then like he just misinterpreted which action she actually did to kill him.
Yeah, no game show would be like that would violate HR. Be like, go kiss them.
Yeah.
But it was the pin. He just misinterpreted it, but he was right. I mean, it was Lisa.
Right.
So he threw her under the bus, and then she's like, God fucking damn it. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this.
Yeah.
And Rob, I think, obviously is like, okay, well.
He's like, God damn it. I don't know how she's going to recover from this.
She's fucked, and I may as well jump this ship.
I mean, it kind of felt like as soon as he made that vote, he already jumped ship, you know?
Yeah, kind of. But then he really dug in more.
Yeah.
And like started to talk to more and more people. And Colton, I mean, was like, you kind of have to be the one to push this because I don't have any credibility.
This hasn't happened yet. This happens after the challenge.
This happens.
Because remember, they talk about it amongst the people who are exchanging, like Rob was like questioning them.
Yeah, but this also happens, like Colton and Rob kind of hatch a plan as they're going into the challenge, which we haven't talked about yet, when they're like, okay, like what's our goal? We really have to work together to try to get out Lisa because like here's an opportunity to do it now.
Mm-hmm. And so they head into the challenge.
Oh, and there's a moment before when after the banquet, before they go, oh no, wait, that's after the challenge. When No, there's a part before the challenge when they're in the banquet hall and it's Candace, Lisa, and Rob, and they're all like, Lisa and Candace are like, you have to put in work to help Lisa. And
that was
Rob,
before. That was in the same conversation when they were like, oh, we're mad at you.
Yeah, when does that happen?
That happens before the banquet.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, I forgot to mention
I'm pretty sure it happens before the banquet because like Rob is like, yeah, it happens in the conversation where Rob is like, it's only, I knew you weren't going to go home.
Well, that part of the conversation happened in the turret when they were like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
So then it definitely happened before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyways, they go to the challenge, and what is the challenge? They gotta throw shit at trees again. There's always a challenge where they have to throw shit to get gold that's hung in the trees.
But I do appreciate that they switch up the format slightly, at least every season. You know?
Yeah.
Because last season they were smashing vases.
Yeah. So there's always some sort of like physical component to it. They got to be up a hill. They got to go collect a bunch of rocks. They got to collect gold and bring it back and put it in these treasure chests that have all of their names on it. And whoever has the most gold, the top like 5 or so players who have the most gold will get the potential to get the dagger card. And what is the dagger card? It's worth 2 votes at the round table. Holy shit, bro. And it can be activated at one of the next 4 round tables. Crazy.
Yeah, and you have to activate it before the round table, I'm pretty sure.
Well, Alan will ask because we get to the round table and Alan will go, if the player who has the dagger card would like to activate their power, please raise your hand now. And then nothing happened. But
excuse me.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So who are the people who end up getting the placards?
So we kind of see people start to work together. Like we see people who are like, oh, I'm not good at this, so I'm just going to do what I can to help. I'm going to give rocks to so-and-so so that they can collect, and I'm going to give them my gold coins and do what I can. The top people who collect coins are
Steven,
Natalie, Colton, Rob,
and the dancer
and
guy, Mark Ballas.
Oh yeah, and Mark Ballas.
Yeah.
And we see people kind of handing off and trying to help. And there's a faction of people like Mark and Lisa and Candace who are all working together who they want to target Colton.
Yeah.
Because they're just tired of him. As am I. Please get him off. Help me. But
I believe at this point, Johnny was also amongst the people who wanted to target Colton because he said, I think Lisa is dangerous, but I'm okay with going. Oh no, he said Natalie. Yeah. You wanted to go Natalie.
Yeah, well, because people also were talking about Natalie, and they were like, "Why does she go so hard for the antidote? Like that feels like traitor behavior. Like, oh, I needed to like overcompensate and make people think that I'm scared,
or that she was trying to keep the antidote away from Tara."
Yeah. So people were also talking about her, which was good for Lisa, because Lisa was like, okay, here's an opportunity for me to save myself. So the person who ends up getting the most amount of coins gets an advantage in this like competition to get the dagger. There's like a mini competition after the competition where everybody's going to have cards, and then the person who has the most amount of coins gets to ask everybody questions and steal a card and get the potential to get the dagger. And it ends up being Rob, of course.
He's the main character.
He literally is the main character this season. And
he's crushing at competitions, which makes people like him. And so he's also like weirdly smart.
Yeah, he's
like,
smart.
Like wise in a way that doesn't seem befitting of a 27-year-old snake catcher, you know?
Yeah.
So his approach to this is he's like, I'm going to ask them a question that I definitely know they're going to tell me the truth to, and then I'm going to ask them a question that they're going to lie to.
Yeah.
And see if there's any difference in the way they react.
Yeah. And honestly, like, great strategy, but then it gets to the end and he asks Natalie, and it's just so fucking obvious.
Yeah,
that
it wasn't even that his strategy was good.
She's like,
so
she's trying not to smile.
So the way he does it is he goes up to the people and he'll ask them like, what's your name? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food?
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, do you have it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when he went, do you have it? And Natalie was like, no. No, you're stupid. Shut up.
Yeah, she was trying not to smile. And then, he took the card.
And Natalie at this point was like, I'm glad he took it because he's the only person I trust in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. And when they get back to the house, so everybody else who didn't make it in the competition went back to the house. So they don't know who has the card. And then the 5 people that do come back to the house, they agree.
We missed something.
What?
We missed the Natalie, Tara, Lisa moment when she slips up. That was before the competition because Lisa tells them about it during the car ride to the competition.
Oh yeah, there's a conversation that happens between Lisa, Tara, and Natalie that starts just between Tara and Natalie because they're like trying to clear the air the next day and just be like, Natalie was like, I'm sorry I went so hard. I just really felt like I was in danger and now I feel really bad about Jam Jam. And Tara was just like, yeah, I feel thrown off, but you seem really sincere. And then Lisa comes in and then I don't know how they get here, but then, do you want to say what she says?
I don't know what it is about this season, but motherfuckers don't be speaking right, dude.
Everybody keeps slipping up with their words.
They keep saying I murdered instead of I banished.
Yeah, or we.
Yeah, like it doesn't. How does that happen? 3 times in one season.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened more throughout other seasons because it's like, I honestly feel like that shit would happen to me if I was on there.
I mean, low key, I feel like, okay, I agree with you. I feel like it's more surprising that it hasn't happened on the other seasons.
Yeah, it's just now it's like, it hasn't happened at all and now it happens thrice.
Yeah. And it's just become such a big part of this season is that faithfuls slip up. No traitor has slipped up, by the way. It's all faithful.
Yeah, the fuck?
Which doesn't even make sense because it's not like it's a Freudian slip.
Yeah, it's not like you're hiding and you have to like switch between identities. But Natalie is like, I'm the only game player left. We killed them all.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? And then she was like, I mean, we got rid of them all. And they were like, what? And then she was like, I mean, they killed them all, not me, but like.
And then Lisa was like,
yeah, no, Lisa was
that.
Literally like, yoink, thank you.
I love Lisa, and I feel like she had a lot of potential in the game. Oh, wait, I'm the spoiler this season.
Yeah, you spoil.
Okay. Well, we head into the banish, or Rob does that thing where he asks Natalie, and he gets the dagger. Yeah,
so, and then when that 5 come back from where they come back to the castle, they're like, okay, let's not tell anybody who has it. Let's just hide it so that they don't know.
Which is low-key like the the smart thing to do.
Yeah, because and then they tell everybody like we don't want to make them a target. I mean, ultimately they are going to have to reveal themselves, but it's nice.
But by the time they reveal themselves, it'll be too late to murder them to get rid of those votes.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, not maybe, because
hopefully they use their votes right. Well, I mean, obviously Rob has it, so he knows who the traitors are.
I'm saying if you keep it anonymous, there's no way for the traitors to kill the person with 2 votes before they use it.
Yeah.
There's no way for them to do that. So I think it's smart that they did that, and it protects all of them to some measure, know? Mm-hmm. And so they kind of had this tenuous alliance formed because of this pact, but also because they formed this pact, Rob feels comfortable telling them something that he has been thinking about a certain person in the house. And this is when we see the ruthless side come out.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I mean, there's multiple people in the hot seat, Mm-hmm. But I think outwardly to the house, Rob has no relationship with Lisa at all.
Yeah,
and he does have
really.
a relationship with Natalie and Colton.
Yeah.
Natalie to some extent, so I think this is also factoring into why he decides to do this, but he basically just pulls the cord and is like, I'm going to gun for Lisa now.
Yeah, I think he is like, all right, I have enough people who agree with me, and now I have this like power. Like he feels secure in the game. He's at a safe, stable spot, and he has enough credibility with people in the house, so it's not, he's really set himself up so well and is really playing chess. Because I remember even like the first time he found out that he was a traitor, the first competition they went into, he was like, I am just going to be so good at these competitions so that people don't think it's weird that I'm not getting murdered, because it's like you want to keep the guy who's collecting the most amount of money for you.
And that shows that he did his homework.
Yeah, that he's really thinking like several steps ahead. He's planning his long game, and I'm shocked. And
he kind of makes this point later at the round table, but he kind of like soft launches it to this group where he's like, why would Jam Jam lie?
Yeah. Well, everybody, I think it agrees with that because it's so obvious. It's like he just got murdered.
Yeah.
What point would he have? Like, why would he lie?
Yeah.
What is he benefiting from? He's gone in the game, and we for sure know that he's a faithful.
Yeah.
So we get to the round table, and people are talking about.
What I noticed? We've been breezing through the round tables because they've just been not fun to watch.
Well, like the last round table in episode 6, it was just so annoying that they were all like, we don't think it's Ron, we're voting for you. Like, what the fuck? Like, get it together.
Yeah.
But this next round table, we finally have an exciting round table. You know what I've realized through watching this season is that, like, the traitors really can only make it to the end. And I think that their best shot at winning is if they work together. Like, the longer they work together, the better.
Yeah.
However, it is much more entertaining as a viewer to watch them go for each other. It's much less entertaining to watch them work well together, to me.
Yeah, because when the traitors work well together, they kind of start steamrolling,
Yeah, and the faithfuls become annoying.
And they start infighting the faithfuls. They start killing each other. Like, it's nice to see some balance, Now that there's a rift in the traitors, it feels like the playing field has been leveled. Because even though the faithfuls are completely clueless, like they still haven't really named anybody besides Lisa.
Yeah, it just makes it more interesting because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen and at what point are these people going to come for each other. But I do really, really, really want a traitor to win this season.
Yeah. And so we head into the round table, and Colton is the first to talk, obviously, because he loves to hear his own voice.
Is he the first to talk, or is he like kind of scared?
Oh, no. You know what? Lisa's like, go ahead, to Colton.
Yeah.
And then Colton starts to talk.
Yeah. And people are obviously, they talk about Natalie. They're like, we're really suspicious of you and how you were behaving. And then there's people who talk about Colton. They're like, we, left a bad taste in our mouth. How you came for Tiffany and like you really spearheaded that. And, so there are a few names on the table. Lisa's name obviously gets mentioned because Jam Jam throws her name out as he's getting freaking dragged out, his dying words.
Yeah, but then like we're like most of the way through the round table, and it really seems like Natalie's the one they're gonna gun after. But at a very critical moment, right when it seems like Natalie has no chance, Rob speaks up.
Oh yeah.
And he says something that I think is so convincing. He says that as faithfuls, the only thing we know for sure is that we're faithfuls. Okay? And the one thing that Jam Jam gave us is that he showed us that he's a faithful. That's the only thing we know for sure.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we know for sure in this game is that Jam Jam and me are faithfuls. And so if you take that into consideration, why would you go against the word of someone who you know is a faithful?
Yeah.
And so basically that's his way of saying, Lisa, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
And it's pretty unanimous. Like before they even finish revealing the votes, she gets the most amount of votes.
Yeah.
But we get to Candace, and Candace is like, I don't think it's Lisa, and I don't think it's Natalie. So I have a throwaway vote, and she votes for Rob, which is interesting because she's like, it's a throwaway vote. But I also think it sets her up for it won't be that weird if she comes for him later.
Oh, I was actually thinking the opposite. I was thinking that this vote is so random but targeted at the same time that people are going to suspect her, because it's like, why would she go after Rob for going against Lisa? Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know? Unless they were all traitors. That's the only way that...
Well, yeah, I mean, I think she will go down before he goes down, but I think she will take him down with her.
Yeah.
That's what that is giving me. Like, people will be like, when she reveals that she's a traitor, if she goes...
I don't think they're allowed to say who's a traitor.
No, but like, they'll be like, why did she vote for him? And why is she coming for him in the round tables? Because that's where we're going. They're about to start coming for each other because it's so clear to Rob that he's not okay with that she voted for him.
Yeah.
He's like, why would she do that? And it's like, you took the first hit at the team. Well, so this is what always happens. Like,
yeah,
because now you have caused a faction, even if it's not directly at Candace. Candace is like, I don't trust you because you came for Lisa and we were working so well together. Like, that was not, she didn't think it was necessary.
Yeah.
I do think
it was his best
Rob's reasons were valid. Like, it just wouldn't be consistent with his game, but also annoyed because I loved having Lisa on the show. So ultimately,
I did too,
she goes,
and ultimately, it's mostly Colton's fault that she's gone.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Actually, it's mostly Jam Jam's fault because no one was going to listen to Colton without Jam Jam's.
Oh, that was fully the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
It was Jam Jam. I mean, if she didn't go this week,
there were several nails in the coffin.
Natalie might have bought her a week at best, but she was gonna go. And so she leaves. She ultimately leaves. And I feel like Colton through this week has really redeemed his game. Yeah,
like, not
he
in my
laid
eyes,
low.
but in the eyes of the house, because I think like people are just starting to see him for what he is, which is like a guy who's doing too much.
Yeah, he laid low though this week, and then with Lisa getting out, that gives him some credibility back because he was the first one to bring her up.
Yeah.
Outside of Monet Exchange, who died a few weeks ago. Rip.
Yeah. And so.
And there's a really interesting conversation that happens after between, is it Johnny and Candace? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. It was between Johnny and Candace, and Johnny was basically like, he finds it odd that Colton and Rob are always in lockstep.
Yeah, he points that out, and then Candace is just kind of like, "Oh, you do? Let me keep nudging you in this direction."
Yeah, and she does a good job of kind of like just making it feel like it was his idea. Mm-hmm. And he was basically just thinking that like he already thinks Colton's a traitor. Mm-hmm. I think he 100% believes that.
Yeah, well, he's been on Colton for a couple weeks. We've seen him for the last couple episodes be like, I think it's Colton, and I'm sick of him steamrolling all of us. Like, he's the one that was like, it makes me feel like a puppet.
Yeah. And I think, whether ego plays a little bit into that or likability plays a little bit into that, who knows? But so Johnny is starting to suspect Rob somewhat. Yeah. And Candace is obviously not going to do anything to deter him, Yeah,
she's like, oh, well, that works for me. So yeah. I mean, yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
And we don't get to see a murder at the end of this episode, but we do get to see a preview into Candace and Rob's showdown in the next episode. Yeah. Which is that shit is very much not okay. Blood is bad. Yeah. They're coming for each other, and it's very plain to see, and they're not hiding it from each other. And so it's going to be a very Carolyn Danielle situation going forward.
Uncomfy. It's going to be uncomfy.
Yeah. All right. And that does it for week 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Show's picking up. I'm liking it. Rooting for you, Rob. You goddamn menace. Who knew? You're scary.
I'm also rooting for Candace. I'll be interested to see if Candace can pull this off, if she can.
I'm definitely team Traitors. I don't really have a faithful that I like that much.
I don't like any of them.
They just haven't really made themselves that interesting, besides Colton, but he's interesting for the wrong reasons.
I like Johnny and Tara.
I mean, I'm okay with them. I just don't see anything that I like about them.
Yeah, I mostly just have people that I really don't like.
90% of my support is channeled towards Rob because as far as I can see, I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff that happens off camera, but everything that's been on camera, he's played a perfect game.
Yeah, he's playing a very impressive game.
Yeah.
I definitely underestimated him.
Oh yeah, I mean we put him last, so.
Well, yeah,
time.
I saw him have to jump under the pool, and he swam under the gutter to get to a part where he couldn't be seen, so that he could cry by himself because all of the socializing was getting to him.
Hey,
so I was just like,
Rob Roush is a testament to the power of alone time.
Yeah,
because that just being able to sleep in a different room from everybody every night. Look how powerful he is, dude. He would win Love Island if you gave him a separate bedroom.
Look what happens when you let an introvert get their alone time. Yeah. They are powerful, man.
He's gotten time to recharge that apparently pretty massive brain of his.
Yeah, man.
And his EQ is also very high.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty empathetic person. I think part of the reason why he didn't want to vote for Ron was just because he liked him.
Yeah.
And felt bad for him.
Yeah.
So anyway, that does it for 6 and 7, episode 6 and 7. And next up, we're going to be talking about what we think are some of the biggest mistakes that were made this season.
Yeah.
And there have been a lot. There have been quite a few. It's kind of hard for me to pick. I'm thinking through them right now. And what do you think is the biggest mistake that's been made this season so far?
Lisa kissing anybody at the banquet or air kissing. I just think because you're in a situation where everyone's going to be on edge, everybody is probably already thinking all right, this is going to be a murder in plain sight.
Yeah.
We should be on high alert. Probably the traitors are going to do something, or at the very least, they're probably going to shortlist people. So you just really should be more mindful, even though it's, it's probably normal for Lisa because she's a housewife. It was
that's the thing, man. That's why it's tough for me to come up with, because I don't feel like that's a real mistake, because I think that's something that she would do in her day-to-day life. She's just acting like herself, which, if we recall, was something that she was criticized for a couple weeks ago, not acting enough like herself.
Yeah, not acting enough like her TV persona.
The mistakes I can think of are all from the faithfuls.
Yeah, Portia saying that word, Ron being associated with Donna and Michael Rappaport.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the biggest mistake made by any player this season was probably Ron bringing, the most damage done to their game from one action is Ron bringing up Portia in a measured and evidence-based way.
Yeah, he just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah. Colton made a mistake with Tiffany, and I think that will ultimately come back to bite him. He's not going to finish this game, I don't think. I think he's got too much damage on his game already.
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's one person in the house who suspects you, you're not winning the game.
Yeah.
You have to have full trust from everybody remaining in the finals to be able to get any part of that money. So
yeah.
I think him going so hard, I mean, his whole game has been a mistake in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just his approach, we've talked about it in past seasons, when you're so proactive to the point where you're in everyone's line of sight, it's just never beneficial to you.
Yeah.
Because eventually somebody in the house is going to think, it's giving Bob and Rob.
Yeah.
Even if you're right,
Yeah. Yeah, people are never going to forget the Bob-Rob situation ever again.
And another point I'm starting to realize is a really important part of the Traitors metagame, almost like jury management in a way. It's ego management.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times people will come after you just because you hurt their ego. You
Yeah.
know? Like Johnny, I think 90% of the reason why he suspects Colton is just because of how little he's made everyone else feel in conversations, you know?
Yeah, like they had a conversation. He was like, I feel like a puppet. Like every time he comes to me and is like, I'm going for Lisa and I'm going for this person and this is the plan and blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not in charge.
And Rob probably just has such a great ability to make people feel comfortable and make people feel like he's not trying to convince them of anything, but rather he's agreeing with something they already think.
Yeah, he does a lot of listening.
Yeah.
And like he never makes anybody feel like their opinion is wrong. I've noticed like somebody will say something and it'll be like, I haven't really thought about that. Instead of being like, what the fuck? You know, like
I don't know. Maybe this is like thinking too deeply on it, but he has said that quite a few times. Like, I haven't really thought about that. Maybe that's him trying to subtly implant in people's heads that he's not really thinking that much about the game.
Yeah, it could be. It makes them think like, oh, he's stupid.
Yeah. Like, or he's just not like a thinker. You know?
Yeah.
He's not a schemer. And honestly, I'm gonna put a dark horse nominee. I think Rob, or no, not Rob. Candy Ass voting for Rob as a throwaway vote might come back to bite her and might be a pretty big mistake because they have no preconceived relationship. So what that action is going to be received as is her doing that as get back for Lisa.
Yeah.
And if you're doing that as get back for Lisa, I know she's a housewife, but
you're gonna look like a traitor.
And she was just proven to be a traitor. You're going to look like a traitor.
Yeah.
And I think somebody is going to put that piece together along with the fact that she was part of the conga line.
Yeah, if somebody remembers the conga line, like she's gone. But
Remember the
also,
conga line.
I think if she goes, that will be the downfall of Rob's game because they'll be like, wait a minute, she's a traitor. Why would she just vote for that person that she has no association with unless...
So often it happens like that. One traitor goes, they all start going.
Yeah, like they take each other down, which is, sometimes sad.
I hope it doesn't come to that. I would really like to see Rob rewarded for his gameplay. Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough to be a traitor because you have two other people who know your identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think that's, what is that, 3?
Yeah. Okay, I would say another mistake is Natalie going so hard for the potion because...
Oh, big time.
I mean, even though she got saved this week and Rob gave kind of a convincing enough argument, I think once your name is out there and people have like any sort of like bad feelings or opinions of you, you're going to go home eventually. You're not going to make it to the end.
It's the coffin theory.
Yeah. So I think that we can just put like all of episode 7 for Natalie as a mistake. Like her.
Yeah. And especially because of how well, or not how well she's been playing the game, but how much she's been staying away from the spotlight, you know? And like, given that she is someone who like often speaks up at the round table, there hasn't really been anybody who's mentioned her name at all.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is because she always does well in the competitions.
Yeah. But people are also starting to view her, I think, like, selfishly. Like she unnecessarily, by going for that potion, got unnecessary heat on her name. And I don't think she would have even been brought up if she didn't do that, or she just like chilled.
It's very similar to Ron, where it's like the reasons why you're doing it I can understand, but you were in such a good spot and you didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, and it's hurting your game.
Yeah.
And so
it puts you from a place of like, oh, no one's gonna fucking banish you or murder you because you're so good at competitions, to now like every banishment, every round table you're gonna be mentioned. Yeah.
Plus the part where Natalie obviously slips up with her words and is like, we killed all the game players. So just all of episode 7 in general for Natalie is a mistake that's going to come back to bite her, because I don't think Tara's also going to forget that.
I wonder if the people in the house still care that much about slip-ups after 2 have already been, proven just to be like, they just slipped up.
Good point. I don't know. Maybe they won't care as much.
Because I feel like if that piece of evidence had been brought up for Natalie on the first round table, she probably would have gone home over Lisa. But I think because, you know, it's kind of like The Boy Who Cried Wolf. We already seen 2 cases of this not being true. People probably put a little less water.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so true.
But yeah, she definitely like, I think in terms of like where her game was before to now, like in terms of her fall from grace, I guess, her mistake was the most costly.
Yeah.
Like I don't really consider anything Lisa did a mistake because she was trying to play the game well. It just didn't work out for her because, you know, there happened to be people in the house who knew how she usually is.
Yeah.
And she was very perceptive for most of the game.
And I feel like she handled herself as best as she could, other than like when they asked her, why would Jam Jam say that if it's not true? And then she just kept being like, I don't know. I
saw a little bit of that in Housewives. Whenever she would get in an argument, she wouldn't really be making points. She'd just be like, fuck you.
Yeah. And she'd be like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I just think that. I don't know
She's
where
not
I heard
a good
it.
arguer.
No, she just like, you know, will get vicious.
She kind of stonewalls you too a little bit when you start like making good points. She's just like stops talking, but has that expression on her face. Anyway, R.I.P. Lisa had a very good send off.
She did.
And it was. Oh, one thing we forgot to mention is that the reason why Johnny thought that Rob and here's a mistake: Rob copying Colton's speech. That's a pretty fucking big mistake.
Oh, that could be a mistake that comes back to bite him. Okay, that could be our number 5. It's already come back
to bite him because Johnny already noticed that they had the same speech, and there was no reason he needed to do that. You know?
Like everybody already knows that they're close. You don't need to like drive it in deeper. Like you don't need to like be like, no, we're literally close. We're literally so super close, bro. We're so close.
It's also unoriginal, man.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the speech was, but it was a good
like,
speech.
I am voting for the most glamorous, most legendary, most iconic, most dangerous traitor.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, then she repeated it, and then it
was nice to see how much the game meant to her because she was like crying, and you know, if anyone were to be brought back, I think Lisa Rinna should definitely be considered. I would think Ron should be considered too, and not that he wants to come back.
Yeah, I don't think he would want to. I think he'd be like, you can't pay me enough.
Can we think of one more mistake? Michael Rappaport being casted. There we go.
Yeah. Yes. Easy one. Michael Rappaport being casted is so, big mistake.
That's the number 1 mistake of this season because it cost us 3 weeks.
Yeah. We could have had like a much more interesting season. We could have had all this shit happening at the beginning, and then it would have been like, whoa, crazy season.
Yeah. But that's been the 5 biggest mistakes. If you guys can think of any other, please comment down below what you think are the biggest mistakes. I don't think this season has been full of mistakes from the trader side, which are generally the most costly mistakes, you know? The traders have been pretty good.
Yeah.
And even when they aren't, like when Candy Ass has been extra, hasn't really caught up to her at all.
I think it's just as people are expecting it of her at this point.
Yeah. And that does it for our biggest mistakes of Traitors Season 4. And next up, we're gonna lighten the mood. Okay, we're not gonna be talking about mistakes. We're gonna be talking about games.
Game time.
All right. And first up, we haven't done this in a couple weeks. We're gonna do a draft, but this draft is gonna be a little different. Okay, this draft is gonna be every pick is gonna be a different category. So first pick is gonna be
people with mustaches.
People with mustaches. Second pick is going to be...
Here, I'll put it on my leg. You can see.
Second pick is going to be people who left early. Third pick is going to be people who survived on a week of banishment.
1 week of banishment.
The third one's going to be people who survived at least 1 week of banishment. Fourth pick is going to be people from season 1. And fifth pick is going to be people who were good at challenges.
All right.
And rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
I think I drafted first.
Let's just do
it. Because I drafted Tom Sandoval.
Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors.
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I go first.
Isn't it best out of 3? Well, hold on. I guess. Keep going. Go.
You have to establish that beforehand.
Anyways, go ahead.
All right, first up, people who... with mustaches. Oh, I have to intro the game.
Yeah, intro it.
We're going to be drafting Traitors teams based on random categories. And the categories are going to be people who with mustaches, people who left early, people who survived people who survived 1 week of banishment at least, people from season 1, and people who are good at challenges. And I won the rock paper scissors, so I go first. First pick is people with mustaches. For my first pick, I'm going to pick Ron Harper from season 3, the amazing race instructor. I think he was very good socially. Bob Harper. Sorry. Bob Harper. I
was like, Ron? Who the fuck is Ron?
Bob Harper, because he was very loved in the house. Everybody liked him. He also tried really hard at challenges. Even if some of them were a little beyond his physical capabilities, he still tried really hard. And yeah.
Okay. People with mustaches.
You want to take Sandoval?
Does he have a mustache?
He does. Dude, didn't he have a mustache? Maybe he didn't.
I don't know if he had a mustache on
You can just take the easy pick and take Boston Rob.
Actually, you know who does I just need to confirm if this person has a mustache.
Nope, he did not have a mustache. Nope. Wrong, incorrect.
Fuck. Let me look at these people.
You have a time limit. You have 10 more seconds.
Oh, no. Oh,
9,
no. Okay, you know who I'm going to pick?
Who?
I'm going to pick Mark
Wait,
Ballas.
Say it again. I was talking over you.
For people with mustaches, I'm going to pick Mark Ballas because I saw people try to give him gold, and it seems like he's playing a really good game. Like, people really seem to trust him and also like want to include him on what their thoughts and plans are. And he's aiding in the competition, and
he's
nobody's
pretty well aligned.
Yeah, he's well aligned. Nobody's throwing his name out there. So for people with mustaches,
he had the best poker face when Rob was grilling them.
Yeah,
he literally did not have a change in expression at all.
Yeah, he
didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, didn't miss a beat. Didn't sweat. Didn't stutter.
All right, next up you have people who left early, and early I would say is before week 2.
Oh,
like in the first or second week.
Okay, people who left early, just because I can think of it, I'll do Donna Kelsey.
Did she leave week 2?
Yeah, she was the second person banished.
Damn.
It was Portia and then her. So.
Yeah, I think Donna had a lot of potential as a player, but she was kind of sold by her status, I guess.
Also, just like her appearance, they were like, it's a sweet, nice mom, so of course it's her. But I feel like her downfall was she just wasn't very like well aligned, maybe because she said like, oh, I'm fangirling over some of you, and everybody kind of already had pre-made relationships, like the housewives with each other, the game players with each other. So it's kind of hard to come into the game when there's already like cliques immediately. There's already people who have relationships with each other, but I feel like she did handle herself as best as she could, like really articulated herself well, and defended herself as best as she could.
That's a good one. I mean, it's not really that many good picks for this one because obviously people who left early are generally not playing well. For my player who left early, I'm going to take Ian. As much as I've cringed at his fucking ore farming this season, I do feel like if given the chance, he probably could have done something in the game, you know? I don't really even believe that. I just can't think of anybody else.
Okay, that's fair.
And then for my next pick, people who survived 1 week of banishment at least. Oh, there's so many good ones for this.
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
Oh, man. I think for this one, I am going to pick Boston Rob.
Go off, King. Have him.
And he didn't play like an amazing, perfect game. He probably was a little too aggressive. Played the game a little bit like he probably would have played Survivor, a little too direct.
Bob sunk his ship, ultimately.
Yeah, but, he has all the makings of any any season he could be competent,
Right.
He's just like we've seen on every show he's been on, basically, he's been very good at getting people on his side, What?
I'm excited for my picks.
Oh, did I fuck up? Did I forget somebody?
Just because you didn't steal mine and I was worried you might. Also, because I get to
one last thing about Boston Rob. He's daddy.
He's daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's daddy.
Daddy, Boston dad.
We respect daddy. Daddy, we respect you in your marriage, daddy. Okay, I'm going to pick Phaedra. She really lasted a surprising amount of time as a traitor by herself.
True.
And she had a very iconic line when she was like, "This isn't The Bachelor, and I don't have to kiss your ass for a rose." And I wish somebody would say some shit like that to Colton. Please, somebody say something. And for season 1, I am gonna pick Suri Fields. The winningest, only traitor to win in Traitors U.S. history. So obviously, I have to pick her. Mommy.
I have to pick someone from season 1. I'm definitely not picking the 2 Faithfuls in the final 2 because.
Did you already do? Oh yeah, you already did.
I'm not picking the Faithfuls because they had no fucking clue what was going on. No idea. So I guess the next best option would have to be Cody Calafiore. No, you know what? Fuck Cody. Give me Rachel.
Was she season 1?
Yeah, she was on the same season as Cody. Remember, Cody was like, Rachel's. I've drank with her. She can be a lot.
Yeah.
So for season 1, I picked Rachel Riley, the Red Queen. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
And then for my final pick, I have to pick people who are good at challenges. You know who I'm going to take.
Go ahead.
Come here, Rob. You sexy little man.
I wanted to pick
I'll give you a back massage.
I wanted to pick him.
This guy has completely blown me away. Everything he's done has been like, is he Sherlock Holmes? He's going to crack the case.
Yeah, okay.
And he's fucking bloodthirsty, dude.
Yeah.
He's going to win this game drenched in the blood of housewives.
Yeah, he might do that. Drenched in the blood of everybody, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, for my 5th and final pick, for people who are good at challenges, I'm going to pick Dylan Efron.
I think Rob and Dylan are comparable picks, actually.
Yeah, they literally are the same.
But Dylan has the benefit of that he won. Damn, I should have took Dylan. Recency bias got me.
Too bad.
Because we don't really know where Rob's going to end up.
Yeah, we don't know.
But he has done incredibly well.
He has a lot of potential, and I think he's set up pretty well. It's just that Candace might fuck it all up for him.
It's honestly kind of giving Boston Rob all over again.
Yeah.
At this point.
It's not the Rob we wanted, but it's the Rob we got.
Every season there's going to be a ruthless Rob.
Yeah. Every season there has to be a Rob now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what's the next game?
Do you want to do...
Do yours.
Okay. Tian's going to be guessing the Traitors player based on random facts. Ooh.
I love random facts. I'm all about fun facts. Sometimes even unfun facts.
Okay. For your first one, this person is highly respected with double-digit wins across their reality TV career. Also villain.
Wes?
Yep, that's good.
You start off with the easy one. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to start off.
Let's set the levels. Wes Bergman.
It's going to go in order. Okay.
Another guy that would have been great for a person who survived at least 1 week of banishment. But he was kind of rigid.
Did he? I feel like his first time he got brought up, he destroyed his game by being like, I will be coming for the people who voted for me.
I thought he got nominated one time before. It doesn't matter.
Okay, next up was on Dancing with the Stars. You do not want to fight her.
What's on Dancing with the Stars? You do not want to fight her. Nikki Darling?
Nikki Bella?
Nikki Bella?
Yeah, there you go.
I think Nikki Darling's a porn star.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Met their significant other on TV and have won a show before.
Boston Rob.
No.
But that is also Boston Rob.
It fits the bill, but it's not Boston Rob. That's not who I put down.
But it doesn't matter. It's right.
Okay, but that's not who I put.
You have to give me one other thing to distinguish it from Boston Rob then. One other fact.
In 2 other reality shows.
In 2 other reality shows. Okay. Cody Calafiore?
Mm-mm. In 2 other reality shows, not including Traitors.
Well, yeah, he was in The Challenge and Big Brother.
Cody did The Challenge?
I think so.
I think you're thinking of his brother.
Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of... Yeah, maybe it's Paulie. Wait, they both did Amazing Race together, I think. It
Cody
doesn't matter.
did Amazing
If it's
Race?
not Cody, it's not Cody.
It's
then.
not Cody. You've got one more guess.
Can you repeat the hints again?
Met their significant other on TV, have won before, have participated in 2 other reality shows outside of Traitors.
Who could this be? I guess this could be... Is this Gabby Windy?
No, this is Rachel Riley.
Oh, fuck. It's so obvious. No!
I got you on one. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell
TikTok,
yeah.
roast me. Roast me, TikTok.
Yeah.
Kill me. Kill me.
Okay.
Kill me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna sting. It's gonna sting for a while. That's so obvious.
Okay. Blue-eyed.
I am Vegas.
Your next one. A blue-eyed man, some might say beautiful, and this is not the only reality competition show he's been on.
A blue-eyed man. Some would say he's beautiful. This is not the only competition show he's been on?
Mm-hmm. This is not the only reality competition show he's been on.
I mean, what other kinds of competition shows are there besides reality? Are there fictional competition shows?
Well, there's just like regular reality shows. I guess, yeah, okay, just competition shows. Fuck off, man. Shut up. I'm the examiner here.
Sorry, teacher. So repeat it again. I kind of distracted myself.
A blue-eyed man, some may say beautiful.
Okay.
Not the only reality competition show he's been on. Not the only competition show he's been on. Bitch.
Huh. Blue-eyed man, some would say he's beautiful. Boston Rob doesn't have blue eyes, does he?
No.
Yeah, he's Italian.
He's got brown eyes.
Yeah. Blue-eyed man. The only blue-eyed man I can think of is Kyle Cook, and he hasn't been on any other reality competition shows.
No, it's not him.
That's not my guess.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me.
Did you need a hint?
No, let me think about it for a minute. Some would say he's beautiful is the hint I'm focusing on. Some would say he's beautiful. Blue-eyed man. Some would say he's beautiful. Who are these men? Who are these men?
Wow, I'm proud of myself. I'm really stumping you. I thought this one was
I
obvious
need
too.
I need a hint.
Hint, and I think that this is really, really helpful, really giving for you, because on some of these hints, I just put their height.
Okay. That's honestly more helpful for me because I know everyone's height.
The height is their hobbies are adventurous.
Dylan Efron?
Yeah,
Okay,
there you
obvious.
go. There you go.
I didn't know he had blue eyes. I also didn't know he was on another competition show. What other competition show was he on? Was it Amazing Race?
Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I tried to do like facts that were true for multiple people. So like was on Dancing with the Stars. That could be true for multiple people. Was on multiple reality competition shows. Won a reality competition show. That way like you only had like a handful of people to go through so that I could maybe stump you.
Yeah, but that's just you making it intentionally vague. That's not fair.
Well, some of the hints are specific.
Make it more. Well, yeah, you should make it. You should make it so that
I
all
comboed
those.
it.
You should make it so the clues can only lead to one conclusion.
No. All of the hints are comboed. So one clue is like something that could be true for multiple people, and then there's always one that's only true for them.
Okay, gotcha.
And then there's like sometimes there's a hint that's like extra helpful.
Gotcha.
Okay. The next one has competed in the Olympics and placed in tall and southern.
There's only been 3 Olympians that I can remember. Ryan Lochte?
Mm-mm.
Tall and southern. Ryan
Lochte's from New York.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
He seems really laid back for a dude from New York. Olympics has placed. Tara and Johnny are neither southern or tall.
There's another Olympian in there that you might be forgetting
obviously,
about.
if it's not them 3. Who else would be an Olympian? Don't tell me. All right, so we have had Deontay Wilder as an athlete. I don't know if did he box in the Olympics? Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, there you go. He did. He placed bronze. That's why his nickname is the bronze something. I forgot what it was, but it's got the word bronze in there.
Nice. He's hard to remember because he left so early.
Yeah, I was trying to not put like surprisingly soft as a hint.
A bitch.
Did not survive past week 4. I didn't want to get too specific.
Has no dog in him.
That's why I put tall and southern, because he's the only tall southern Olympian that's placed.
I don't identify him as southern, though. I don't know where he's from, so I'm lucky to have gotten that one. Yeah. I guess the Olympic clue was enough for me to get there.
I put he placed because I didn't want to put like he's won a gold. I thought if I put bronze, that would be very giving. Anyways.
You thought I would know that he got bronze medal?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Because his nickname is the bronze something.
I didn't know anything about Deontay. I don't watch boxing, but I'm glad I got him.
He also wanted to be a football player or a basketball player before he got into boxing, but then he had just got into boxing for his daughter.
I think a lot of those athletes, like whatever, not that they could play any sport, but they always played all the sports. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you're athletic, you just do it all, and then whatever you're best at, you go and try to be a pro in that.
Yeah, or that you can be like you're so athletic, you're suited for multiple sports.
Yeah, like the coordination aspect of athleticism really doesn't get talked about enough. Like the fact that the current. Anyway, this is a tangent.
Yeah. Anyways, what's our next game?
All right, next up, we're going to be playing Keep 4, Cut 4, Traitors Edition.
Oh my god!
So I'm going to be presenting Adouria with 8. Traitors players in any order, and she has to keep 4, cut 4 without knowing who comes next.
That's good.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. First up, we have Peter Murphy.
Who?
Isn't that the Bachelor guy?
Oh, Peter Weber.
Okay. And first up, we got Peter Weber.
He was good, but also annoying, so cut.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
I cut. I'll save my 4.
All right. Next up, we have Portia Williams.
Oh, fuck. Cut too. I don't want her either.
All
she
right.
kept slipping up, man.
Next up, we have Brittany Haynes.
I'll keep her.
Keep Brittany?
Strong strategic mind. Obviously, she didn't survive, but she made it pretty far.
Yeah, ruthless too.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about another person who's willing to do whatever it takes to survive another day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have. Fuck, I forgot his name. The third Christian from season 1.
Oh, the really annoying guy.
Yeah, the traitor.
Oh fuck! I only have like 2 more cuts I can make, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna cut him.
So you have 3 cuts, 1 keep so far.
Yeah.
All right, 4 down, 4 to go. All right, next up we have Boston Rob.
Keep.
Nice.
Keep.
Right. Next up we have Colton Underwood.
Oh, fuck. You know what? He sniffed out 2 traitors. I'll keep him.
Okay.
So I have 1 of each left now.
Next up we have Rob Roush.
Fuck, why did I keep Colton? Oh, I'm going to keep Rob. That's a lot of dudes in there.
All right.
So I have to cut the next person. Who is it?
And the person you cut is Rachel Riley.
No! No! I knew you were going to make it so. I knew whatever I did.
No, I had this ahead of time.
No, I knew whatever I ended up with, you were going to have like an either terrible option or an amazing option.
No.
I know it.
Everything's fair and square, okay?
No.
No, you're a sore loser.
No. Shut up.
It wasn't even that bad.
Hey, remember when you couldn't
had
even
one person out of place?
Listen, neither of us got to get Rachel Riley this week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we suck.
We both suffer.
We're bad fans.
Yeah, man. Really happy to see this season of Traitors heating up, and very excited that you guys are watching along with us. And yeah, tell us what you guys think about the season so far. Tell us about what you ate for breakfast. Tell us about your first time that you masturbated.
No, I don't want to know about that.
Only if you're a girl. No.
I don't want to know about it.
Scratch all of that. Abort.
I don't want to know about anything down there.
Remember, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, because if you do, we get dopamine.
Money.
We actually get no money.
We don't get anything.
We get dopamine.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Adios.